Welcome everybody to another episode of the Established 1982 podcast, the geek culture podcast hosted by responsibly irresponsible adults that have loved video games, comic books, movies, and TV. Ever since 1982, I'm your boy Wally Analog, and I'm joined, of course, by my homie, and y'all haven't heard from him in a minute, my homie, and he's a shinobi, the Cerebral Ninja. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks.
To the fold to discuss matters at hand concerning geek culture, and of course, holding it down and maintaining order and civility is Rowls Royce. He's in the building.
Yes, sir.
I can't call him the benevolent Suge Knight, as he's cut off the beard.
Yes.
And he's goateed out, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So I don't know if he did it on purpose to make me stop calling.
And I haven't been civil.
He has not been civil, ladies and gentlemen. He's been very upset about the recent developments in the hip hop community, and in the form of the releases of one Drake,
certified lover boy.
Certified lover boy.
But I digress.
Yes, we won't get into that. You all go ahead and enjoy that. Certified lover boy pause. Yeah, I feel like I have to say that every time I say the name of the album. But anyway, we're not here to talk about such things. We are here to discuss. We're a little behind on this thing, but we felt like we still needed to give it the respect and the attention it deserves in the form of Shang-Chi and what is it? Something about the 10 Rings.
Wally.
What is it? I haven't seen it. Don't plan to see it.
The Legend of the 10 Rings.
There it is. Okay,
now Wally,
that's
why?
what it is.
Why, Wally?
Because I don't care about Shang-Chi. I done told y'all. Y'all have been, if you listen to this podcast, you heard me say, I don't care about Eternals. I don't care about, I told y'all, for me, this is phase snore. I don't care. I don't care about Shang-Chi. Don't care about the Eternals. Wake me up.
I didn't care about Ant-Man, but I
didn't either.
I was there day one.
And I was the last one. I didn't see Ant-Man until after Civil War. I didn't see Ant-Man, and then they made that reference in there. That Falcon Ant-Man. I was like, what are they talking about?
Right.
And so I had to get nudged, and it was in Ant-Man. You see Ant-Man? It's like, no, I hadn't seen Ant-Man. I better go back and watch it.
So you should watch.
I did.
Shang-Chi.
I went back.
So you should watch Shang-Chi.
No, I went on the web and got the information.
Oh man, come on, man,
that's awful.
You
Wikipedia'd it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh man,
I did, and I still didn't even read the whole article. So that's why I'm here today, to learn from my comrades, along with the rest of the listening audience.
$29.99. You're gonna get some opinions from me. No,
I might as well just
try and get the free off of me and Hattori, man.
I might as well just wait until Disney Plus drop that thing. What, I got 45 days from the day of release. Right. What day are we on? We almost there?
I don't know.
There were no bootlegs available.
I've seen it, so yes.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, don't watch the bootleg if you're getting it on Disney Plus. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. I watched the good one. I was talking about in between.
The views expressed by Wally Analog are not reflective of those of
our mate.
Established 1982 LLC, and of those of Rolls-Royce Elite Incorporated.
Let's see. Look at that. An example of maintaining civility. There, see you doing it. You're doing it. See that? Right. I had to push the envelope there to kind of bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But as it were, let us discuss Shang-Chi. Now, what is it? What do we want to cover first? Do we want to cover its success, because it's unquestionable, right?
Yes.
Considering the times that we're living in. No, has any other movie done this well? Like, even the ones that were expected to do well.
Well, in a pandemic,
that's what I'm talking about pandemic wise, right? Because the measuring stick is different.
This is unheard of.
The goalposts have changed.
Yes,
I mean, they moved the goalposts. It's different,
right? Yep.
So success is measured on a different, measuring stick now,
right?
So by today's standards, this is just phenomenal. Am I? Yeah. Is that hyperbolic?
No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, so it's weird. It's weird. Like I'm conflicted, and I was one that went to the theater to see it. Yeah. But I'm afraid of COVID-19.
Yeah.
So
see, and that was the thing too, man. Like,
I'm really conflicted about that.
Yeah, Shang-Chi don't move me enough to risk COVID. That's why I was just like, like I said, I'm gonna have some trouble when that Spider-Man drop. I'm gonna have some trouble. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
But in terms of representation, Shang-Chi it's the equivalent of when Black Panther came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So imagine if we weren't in a pandemic, how much money it would be making right about now.
Okay, so let's talk about the money, right? Like, I still continue to credit the Cerebral Ninja with having been given the wisdom as it pertains to the power of the Chinese market in cinema. And those of you out there that are in the know are fully aware that movie has not been shown in China. So to do well in this climate without the aid of such an integral market,
correct,
is it adds more to the magnitude of the success, right? Like, I personally thought it was going to do worse than Black Widow because I didn't. I mean, without China, I don't know how you succeed. The
numbers also show that there's repeat viewings because usually if you see a movie, there's a drop off.
And there was a drop off, but nothing.
A slight one, but I mean, it's been number one for what, three weeks?
Yeah, now? As of this recording, right. It hit its third week today of number one at the box office for the weekend. So.
Well, if you can't watch it at home, then you got to go back out.
Disney really hamstrung Black Widow. They really did. They really did her dirty because whenever you have a simultaneous home release, then I mean, you get your one rental and you can pack as many of your family in. I know we did that with Mulan. It was the four of us plus my in-laws, so 6 people. Yeah. Because we were one of the quote unquote suckers that actually paid $30 or whatever to see Mulan on Disney Plus back when it came out. Mm-hmm. But again, $30 for six tickets,
folks. Yeah.
So they lost money on that deal. That was not a game.
$30 is one person at the IMAX.
Right. So it's the same deal for Black Widow, and then besides that, you've also provided a pristine 4K copy out there. There's got to be some sort of like screen capturing recording software. Yeah. So I mean, you've also provided a pristine 4K.
I watched one.
Yeah. So it was a dual. So I mean, they should never do that again. I mean, they should never put anything else again out on Disney Plus.
The views of Wally Analog are not reflective of those of the established 1982 LLC.
That's right. I went to the theater. The same 6 I just mentioned, we all went in there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But, they need to either just delay it or don't do the simultaneous release. Because you do a simultaneous release, you're going to make $3.
Right.
Period. Why are you going to leave it? I mean, unless you're a weirdo like myself. Like, I went to see Suicide Squad in the theater. Opening night. Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And that's a rare, like, I would be the unusual one, I would think, when you can just turn it on.
HBO.
Yeah,
but I'm a fan and I'm a lover of the theater, so I wanted to see. I really wanted to see the thing, and But anyway, I digress. That's they shouldn't do any more of those simultaneous releases if they want that money.
Right.
So.
Do you think they run the risk of just not even gonna miss any words, piss off the actors when they, what I'm saying?
Scarlett Johansson, considering that Scarlett's
very messy.
Yeah, man. Considering that she sued them and they've severed their relationship,
that is crazy. I mean,
she had a movie in pre-production, that was slated for Disney, and it's since been canceled.
Okay, which movie is this?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I forgot to.
What could they possibly do?
But no, not Black Widow. Another. She was just going to work with Disney.
Yeah,
I see.
Her relationship with Disney is
done. Yeah, they're done. She's done with them, and they're done with her.
I ain't mad at it though, man. You got to get your bag, dude. You can't do that, man.
Yeah. Like it's been nice getting all these day one releases from the house and all that, but really. If they want to survive, you can't do that. Like Dune, they're only going to make the second and third Dune if the first one does well. How's it going to do well when you can turn on your television and watch it?
Right.
So it's not going to make the money it needs because it's really expensive and it's an epic thing. And
the director is hot about that.
He's really mad about it because he sees the writing on the wall.
You have Tenet.
Yeah.
Tenet didn't do well.
Right.
And that was in timing, and that's the other thing. I think the timing is interesting with Shang-Chi.
So Shang-Chi is the one that said, okay, we're not doing this. We are deviating. Yeah. And of course it would take Disney to be
We're testing. Because they weren't No. What I'm saying is I really feel like Marvel Studios was testing this one. Mm-hmm. They were saying, we're gonna make a statement that this one is theaters only. They didn't say anything about Eternals.
Okay.
They didn't say anything about Spider-Man.
Hard for me to believe that Shang-Chi has this kind of success and they're going to put the Eternals in your TV, on your TV. And they're not going to put... I don't care what happens.
Correct.
I don't care if cases spike 500%. Spider-Man going to be in that theater.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Well,
it's going to be in the theater.
Well, let's talk about the movie a little bit. Yes, and then we can circle back because I think there's a great there's a lot to unpack there in terms of and why I was feeling conflicted. It's like, okay, I'm part of the success, and that success means that they're going to double down and put more movies in the theater, which in turn will be super spreader events because we can't get it together here in the United States.
No, we cannot.
Right.
No.
So, Shang-Chi.
Yes. let's talk about what made it, I guess, such, other than the fact that it's not on TV. It had to be more than that because if it's whack, it doesn't matter whether it's on TV, right? If it's a good movie, people go back. No one goes back to see a bad movie. So, proceed with the things that you deem worthy about this movie.
For me, it was just refreshing to see Marvel dive into into Asian culture and the martial arts world. That was one area that I wanted Marvel to go into. That's one area I wanted Marvel to go into with Iron Fist. And
you can't talk Shang-Chi without talking Iron Fist.
Yeah, and I find it interesting that, and not to derail on Iron Fist, but I do find it interesting of the timing of the news that, what was it, Finn Jones? He didn't even bother to train.
Well, it had been trickling out.
Oh, it had?
Right, a little bit, but it did kind of come out. The dam burst.
Right.
Because I felt like I understand why they did that. Because Iron Fist was the last taste of kung fu,
right?
That people Marvel's brand, got. Right? And so when you see that as a Marvel fan, you're like, "Oh man,
more of this mess.
More of this Iron Fist." I don't want to see that.
Oh, they talking about dragons in here.
Right. Uh-oh. So I completely. They were in the boardroom like, "Look here, man, we got to tell people that this ain't Iron Fist."
Yeah, get this fight choreography out here.
That is
tell your truth, player.
That's right. That was by design. But proceed.
And then he also said, "Well, Jessica Henwick put in that work,
but everybody else did."
Yes,
everybody else put in the work.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, I digress.
Iron Fist was trash.
Yes. So to see Shang-Chi on screen was a beautiful thing for me because I wanted to see the martial arts stuff like that. There was a scene on the bus where I was like, he was putting in work. Putting in work.
Reminiscent of like Jackie Chan.
Exactly.
It was very, very reminiscent of that, and it.
Right. Yeah. So, really love that. I love the representation. I love the story. I really like the father-son dynamic because that was part of the story. I really liked how they. And again, I don't know if this is a retcon because people like for Iron Man 3, the whole deal with the Mandarin and Trevor Slatter, you find out it's Trevor Slatterly or whatever his name is. Trevor.
Yeah.
They address that and I like the way they explain the way the true master of the 10 Rings explains, and they made a point of they're not going back to the. I would say in the 70s, Marvel took some missteps in terms of characterization. Like he was called Fu Manchu.
Yes.
Right. And they're calling characters like Egg Foo Young and all that stuff. It's like, what are we doing? Like Egg Foo. And, no, we can't do that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So I like that they're almost taking this movie and just cleansing all of that. It's like we're not about that. So so I really appreciate that, and I like the story. I like the villain's motivation. I mean, I can gush on and on. I mean, one complaint would be just some of the they got a little CG crazy toward the end.
You know what? That's a thing here lately, and unfortunately, I think that's becoming problematic. Like the street level cats don't need all that they're doing.
Well, it was important, but it just the story like
it's how they overreach with it.
Yeah.
I think overreached badly with Black Widow. It was just too much going on. Like Black Widow had way too much at the end.
No,
at the end, come on, man.
No, I like that. I like that.
No,
when the Death Star is coming apart.
No. See, that's the thing. They got to make everything on some
epic,
extinction level event stuff. But
you have to.
No, they don't.
No, they really don't.
They don't. But
because Daredevil didn't.
But we'll sit.
Granted, the budget was smaller. But Daredevil.
But we'll sit on these mics and say it'll be underwhelming at that point.
No.
It's a balance.
Everything has to have an epic.
Right, not for street level folk.
Right.
I expect that from my Thor movies. It got to be something crazy or a Superman movie or something. But no, not these. Like no, Hawkeye better not be doing it. No.
I agree with what you're saying.
I think there's a balance.
It's hard to work around that, though, to not
agree.
deliver that epic Marvel ending that audiences are used to.
Right.
I agree.
Right. But Marvel feel like they're stuck in there and they owe people
That's
that
part of their
time.
formula, the spectacle. Like, it has to, they need stuff for the trailer. If they don't have stuff exploding around them, you got nothing.
Yeah, I guess. It just seems like an overreach for a lot of these
now, I agree.
regular...
Yeah, if you start getting
quote unquote powerless,
like I'll say this about Black Panther, like when they were doing the rubbery fight, I was like, that could have been done a little bit better.
Yeah.
So
right.
My only criticism of Black Panther. So it's funny. My review is almost as similar to Black Panther's almost. Of course, Black Panther.
It means more. It means
more to me.
Yes.
Yeah,
because our identity certainly.
Right. So. Anyway, that's my take.
Ninja, your thoughts, man?
I really enjoyed the movie. Shang-Chi really just put in work. I love so much. Just the performance. The character is really cool. I think this is a new thing. It gets more difficult as you go on to get different types of things. And so like with Black Panther, that was new because it's like this guy's royalty, and I thought that was really different. And, we had Tony Stark, genius billionaire, and, space god with Thor and all. So you get these different characters, but at some point you think, okay, we're going to run out of things to do. But I really think they didn't with Shang-Chi.
It's actually the reverse almost with not to interrupt you, but with Shang-Chi, it was like he was a reverse of royalty because Wen Wu, that's his father's name, that had the 10 rings, which was dope, by the way. He controlled everything. Yeah. So like he's coming from
he's a villain's kid.
He's a villain's kid.
He's a villain's kid, and he was groomed to
take up
continue.
the family business.
Yeah, because his mother was killed. And his mother was instrumental in reforming his father. So when
you say spoilers, I mean it's spoilers.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I'm sorry, you keep going, man. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, basically, Wen Wu meets his mother, and he stops doing evil. Basically,
I guess sometimes it takes a good woman.
Yep.
And they have kids. They have what was his name? Shang-Chi.
Yeah. He adopted an alien slave.
Another alien slave.
Gotcha. When he went into hiding.
Right. Okay. Which was a joke.
Okay, so the dude was the killer, and he's just this terrible dude.
No,
and then he met the mom.
So he's lived for like 3,000 years.
Yeah.
The rings gave him, and you don't know, these are mysterious rings. So you don't know the origin.
They say, some say he found it in a tomb. Some say that it came from outer space, like in a crater, right?
A meteorite crater.
Yeah. So, but you don't know. You get the flashback of him,
working
how many ever thousand years ago. Yeah.
Just toppling governments, assassinations. They tie in the, Tony Stark deal. Because the whole premise of the first Iron Man was about the 10 rings.
That was a terrorist organization that kidnapped Tony Stark. That was the 10 rings.
That was the 10 rings.
Yeah, I mean, and they had the
rings. Did they? So wait a minute. So did they? Okay, when they initially wrote Iron Man.
Yes.
They put that in there?
Yes.
Allegedly, yes. That
was already in there.
And
no, it was already in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's already... Yeah,
it was already
if I go back to Iron Man, they will mention the 10 rings.
Yeah, they didn't wedge 100%. That in there. It was already in there.
Right?
Yes.
And they are one of the, again, Marvel put together a little sizzle reel for you to let you know we've been seeding the 10 rings for a long time.
Long time.
They were one of the bidders for the Yellow Jacket program in Ant-Man. They had all the people that were going to buy. They showed the video of like the assassinations they'd be able to do with these miniaturized things and yada yada. One of the guys there had the 10 rings tattoo on, so the 10 rings was interested in purchasing that weaponry. And then there was like one other place where they've sprinkled them in there. So yeah, apparently they've been.
Okay, now if they did that, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
they have.
You can look it up.
That's dope.
Yeah. So that's what makes this whole thing dope, and that's why I was explaining to you that you should watch.
Okay. Now, so fast forward from Iron Man 1 to 3, were they trying?
So here's Mike. You go ahead. Yeah.
Were they trying to kind of piece together that stuff that you're mentioning in 3 and messed up or something?
No. I'll let Hitori
explain to please.
Well,
break it down.
So Wenwu just explains that he's telling the story. Hey, a few years ago there was this guy that was doing stuff that he needed someone to blame on, and so he chose.
Kingsley.
Basically, he hired an actor and chose him to portray a somewhat offensive characterization of me. The line is, they chose to name him after a chicken dish.
Now,
but
did he?
But he says, and it turns out the guy was actually a real terrorist. The guy that hired the guy to hide his activity.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
He actually turned out to be a terrorist, which he's talking about the glowing dude from. Guy Pearce from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
So anyway, he tells the story. Basically, they just they were generally aware of the existence of the 10 rings and that someone must be leading the 10 rings, and so they concocted a characterization, a fake version of Wenwu. Right. Who we would think of as the Mandarin from the comic books, but
so they did not
use
the
Mandarin.
Okay, so
he actually mocked that name, and that's what he was saying.
There is no Mandarin. Yeah, they basically killed him. They're just like, there's no Mandarin. Like, it doesn't. It's a Chinese dish. Like, what are we doing? Like,
So that was Marvel's way of like kind of cleaning up,
right? Yes,
saying the Mandarin. We understand that that's a touchy and
yes.
Not a great name for a villain,
Right,
So
right.
they basically said, that guy from Iron Man 3 kind of just made that up. But he was trying to portray him, Wenwu, but
but took another name that was offensive. Okay, gotcha.
But Wenwu basically said, well, I found him amusing, so I didn't kill him. So we just kept him around.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
You got to keep Ben Kingsley around for something, right? They paid him too much money.
It is Ben Kingsley.
Because he was absolutely going to have him killed, as you see in the short. Hail to the King.
Yeah.
Or All Hail the King, whatever.
All Hail the King.
Yeah, they get him and they're going to kill him, but when they get him back to the HQ, he launches into his
theatrics.
What was it, Henry III or something? I don't know. He did something that like impressed them, made them laugh, and so they kept him around basically as
a court jester.
As a court jester.
As a court jester.
Right.
So
entertain me.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's a prisoner that they just kind of
get
dance monkey dance.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, my so the large.
Oh, and I had a problem too with that too. But go ahead.
Let me just say, just general stuff. I guess is that I really liked that we had a new type of character. That it's basically it's a kid of a villain and someone that was raised by this villainous guy. That's something new and different. I think. Anyway, I don't think we've had an example of that
go back
before.
Yeah, certainly not in MCU.
Right.
And he did something awful. Like
which one? Who? Wenwu or Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah.
He admits so his essentially his dad was like, he trained him and says, "This is a dude that killed your mom.
Get him.
Hey, here's a knife. Go.
He put in.
Go
that
handle
work.
that.
He put in.
And they they drug it out where you didn't know if he did it or not.
Okay.
Because after that act, he defected to the States and like started a new life.
I see.
It was like, wait a minute, something's off here. So it was really cool to see that story arc, that character arc. So
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the main character a lot. The villain's great. It was delightful seeing Tony.
Yang.
Yeah. Anyway, the second lead from the John Woo
yes.
Chow Yun-Fat classic Hard Boiled.
Yes.
So he's the second lead in that movie. So it's delightful seeing him again. I kind of, admittedly, I had forgotten he existed basically. But the second I saw him on screen, I was like, wow, he's still around and he still looks good. Yeah, it was crazy. So that was great.
He looks great.
Yeah, it was great
like
seeing him again.
I'm wondering how old this guy is. He looks great.
Yeah. Whatever the Asian equivalent of black don't crack is, I mean, it's basically
he shed all those full body themes.
Maybe that helped. I don't. Asian don't raisin or something. I don't know. Whatever the equivalent would be.
The views of Hattori Hanzo are not reflective.
Anyway, he hasn't aged. He looks great.
Just had to slide that one.
And Michelle Yeoh, great in it. Awkwafina as well. I actually really so I've not seen any of her other work except for Raya and the Last Dragon. She does voices of dragon in that movie, and so that was I actually liked that movie.
Right, I do too.
But she does a great every man or every person, every woman, whatever you call it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just the
character,
the audience surrogate.
I
basically.
see. The one. Okay.
Exceptional.
But then everybody can relate to.
Yes,
kind of
freaking out at like what in the world, about everything that's going on. She is the voice of you, the viewer.
All the people is just normal folks.
Yes.
Like, what is
and
the world is happening?
Terrific. So I really enjoyed her as well.
And that's rough because she's been catching
a lot of.
Oh, what?
Well, her thing is she
one of her
was
bits.
maintaining that I refuse to do anything that stereotypes my Asian people. She won't do any of that.
Yeah.
But the complaint is that she pretty much built her brand off of like black culture and quote unquote talking black and
blaccent is what
what they say.
And they're showing clips of her doing the blaccent.
And it's cringy as hell.
Right.
Yeah, man. But so she built a brand on that.
Right.
But will refuse to do anything like which is interesting. Okay.
So we're canceling her? Do we hate her?
No,
we hate her.
I
we hate her. I hate her, and she's the worst.
No, well, they are.
No, I'm just playing.
Right. No, I'm just saying.
It's blood in the water, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's murky.
Yeah. It's very
murky.
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Well, I liked what she did.
They have names for everything.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
It's kind of witty though. But yeah, I see what they're saying. But yeah, I don't hate it not like that.
Okay, nice. No, I have stuff running through my mind. No, I'm not even.
You want to go into some blaccent?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say which era did she choose? Is it like we're talking Amos and Andy? Like holy mackerel.
No, we're not talking.
Hello there.
We're not talking.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking plantation slave like Khalil's mom on Black Lightning.
Okay.
It ain't awesome or nothing like that.
More of an urban.
Yes, yes, more of a
10:30.
About 10:30.
10:30. What you scared to come around?
Wait till you
get
this
time
tape.
it is. Come up in here this early.
10:30. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, great.
But she's exceptional here.
I really like her.
All right.
Really liked it a lot.
Okay.
But besides the classic kung fu stuff, which you get, and you get the I'm slipping on the name here, but is it wuxia? The like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type things. Like you get a little bit of that kind of kung fu flick,
yes.
but then you also get like the modern. I mentioned before Jackie Chan, on the bus kind of. You get both flavors of that,
right?
And then you also get like the Marvel, over the top stuff, especially whenever the 10 rings are used. How they're depicted is very
great, yes,
energetic and very powerful. Like it's not at all like in the comics. For those of you who don't know the rings, it's like you got a fire one, right, and an ice one, and this, and they're like actual rings you wear on your finger.
Okay.
And these are
like their
gauntlets,
armlet,
and they have this like explosive kind of like
concussive
how would you
blast.
Even describe that?
Yeah, a lot of,
like
uses a lot of energy.
Kind of blast, like right, like a
energy. It's
like
more
they
kinetic.
Fly off.
They can fly off, and he can use them as weapons.
Oh wow!
But then
so
he
it's
can
not just energy,
and he can also blast, and he can jump with them, and that kind of deal.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. So yeah, it's
okay.
But it's really just the way that it looks, the way they it looks very.
It's almost like one
kinetic.
like if one ring hits the other, it creates this energy field, and then it just keeps going.
And you use them as like shields to like you know, deflect.
So he's wielding these things.
Yeah, he has them on his arms, and it gives him power.
And
not Shang-Chi. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, Shang-Chi doesn't, again, spoilers. It doesn't get it until the very end of the
movie.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I liked all that stuff.
Yeah.
My minor complaint is it does devolve into CG noise for about 3 minutes there at the end, just doing too much. But it happens. And my only other tiny complaint is that they have revealed yet another massive organization that is pulling all of the strings behind the scenes.
It's old girl from what's her name?
Also, the Red Room in Black Widow has been behind the scenes pulling the strings. And then also Hydra was behind the scenes.
Okay, so
apparently,
so it's like, how many times can we? I don't know if they carve out different spaces in the world.
Well, I was reading that Hydra was technically dead, I guess.
I'm saying before a period of time.
I see what you're saying.
And like, how did that?
How does that the overlap?
How does that square?
Okay, how you have all these organizations and they're all maybe
Hydra. I mean, they were like assassinating and like shaping policies, and they had world leaders, and and they were predicting the predictive algorithm was telling them what people to take out, and remember all that from Winter Soldier. So like they seem to be pretty.
Yes.
I mean, they killed the Starks. They were very involved, and they were at the highest levels of government, right? And so they had senators in their pocket and all that stuff. So then it's like, again, it feels like
how are these three organizations connected?
Yeah, it's like, do they avoid each other's territory? Right. Do they not know the others exist? Do they, you know what I mean? Like, you'd think they would like bump into each other at some point.
Have some conflict. Organized crime.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
And it's the same way in the comics, and they never address it. Just, oh well, because there's AIM and there's, on and on and on. You could list all the different supervillain organizations, and it's one of those things that happens. So minor complaint.
Well,
until they pull it all together.
Yeah. So are you satisfied with the review?
I am satisfied with the review. I am.
Okay. You gonna watch it now?
I'm not gonna go to the theater.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm still. I'm just in general. I'm very apprehensive about that, man. I just am. I don't know if I'm getting lucky enough. I mean, the movie's still doing well. There's too many people in the theater for me. But it's not to say that I wouldn't go see it. I like to get the thoughts on first.
Yeah.
I've decided to treat a lot of these movies the same way I did comics. I didn't read every comic. There's no way you can read every comic. But I try to keep up with what was going on in the universe, right? Like I would know, even if I had to get information from, my homies, that read more of them than I may have.
Right.
I may go that route. It's like I won't see this one, but I'll find out what how they fit into the greater scheme of things, and then for those that I'm really interested in, I'll make the leap.
Right.
I've chose to do that with this one, and I'll choose to do it with some other ones, but there are some that I don't want to miss, and that's where my conflict comes in, right? Like it's like, darn man,
yeah.
Come on, y'all. Put your mask on. Get vaccinated so I can go see Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I wish the movie theaters would just require just show your vaccination card.
They're not going to do it, like I said, because they want everybody's money, right?
I'm telling y'all, it depends on, I guess, what you believe. But I go for a big theater like the IMAX or the Dolby ones that have the big seats with the big spaces. Yeah. I get the corner,
right, all the time.
And so even the row, quote unquote row in front of you, there's like a walkway
Right.
There's a wall, and then there's a whole nother. So like, they're 6 feet away from you. So if you trust that it's gotta, we're not at the. I've said this many times in text message. We're not at on the Omega variant yet with the full airborne, 100% lethal. So I mean,
it'll just come into your eye and then infect you.
So I mean, it's still got to get across the distance, and then through the mask, and then through your vaccine that you have. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sit in the corner, put your mask on.
And I've always seen the corner. I purposely select the back row and the one the seat on the end with no seat on the other side of me.
There's no one there.
Right.
There's no one behind you.
On purpose.
Right. Yeah.
All the time.
So, but that's nice to say though. But like.
Everybody's trying to get that seat now.
No,
I've had it every time I've been in the movies during the pandemic because I've been several times, and that's where I sit every time.
Right. Behind everybody.
I'm in the corner. I'm in the corner of the theater. That way, no one's on my right. No one's behind me.
That's correct.
There can be someone in front of me, but again, the theater I pick, it's the big one. So like they're more than 6 feet away from me.
And you're wearing your mask.
And I've got my mask on.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So like,
but see, for me, it's been a struggle. I guess I get triggered when there's like masses of people. Like if I go in a grocery store, it's like, okay, well, I'm already wearing a mask.
Right.
There was a period of time. There was a small sliver of time where I was feeling a little confident, like, oh, we got the vaccine. Oh, I can walk in here without a mask on. And then when that Delta variant started hitting, and they were saying, hey like, man, folks,
put your mask back on.
Hey, I have to wear a mask all the time now.
Yeah.
But when I was trying to watch Shang-Chi, I had to like look at the seating chart because it was like there's one theater I won't mention. It was packed, completely packed, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way I'm going to that one, to that showing.
Not that one."
Yeah. So I ended up going to like a 10:45 showing with my wife. Even then, yes, at night.
Oh my God!
Even then, it was one of those rare occasions. It was one of those rare occasions.
Wait till Spider-Man come out. Ain't gonna be no theaters like that, man. That what you're looking for? Corner seat with nobody. No,
it's gonna be packed. Everybody's off.
We
Christmas.
Talking about the superhero,
right?
If you don't know nobody else in the Marvel
kids
universe,
are not vaccinated.
You Spider-Man.
And he's all we have left, really, of in this phase.
That's it. I mean, the Eternals. We have yet to see what they're gonna do.
I'm growing to like these other people, but I mean,
right. The draw is the Iron Mans, the Spider Mans.
Yeah. This is not.
Who knows what Thor's gonna be up to? It's gonna be stand-up comedy. Hulk's got the baby arm. Confirmed. Spoilers, but
that was in the.
I know. I had looked it up. Right. Yeah. Come on, man.
So
we still doing this to throw. I mean, to Hulk's little arm.
Right. Yeah. So
that's. And we can leave it with this. That's the conflict is you want the movie to succeed, right? You want it to succeed in theater so we can get more of it.
Yes.
Right. But then you sit back and go, you don't want super spreader events either.
That's correct. I don't know that you can have both.
Right. And they're in the business of making movies, so
they're gonna do it. Yeah. We in a tough place right now.
Yes,
we're in a tough place.
If you're being responsible and you're in geek culture, it's rough.
It's hard on you, man.
Right.
It's hard on you. I've been trying to. I've been crossing my fingers.
Because if I go to
Christmas,
if I wait for it to get on Disney Plus, they're not
trying to do that.
I mean, they make enough money, but still, it's like
they don't care. They want more. They want all of it.
Well, but I guess at a certain point, if we're still in this thing, it's at a certain point they're like, hey, we got to cut back on that. Yeah, we can't pay this actor this much. We can't hire the fight choreographers. Then all of a sudden we got the CW. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the CW.
Yeah.
Parking lot cosplay.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's you want to support the thing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want more.
It's
of
a
this
conundrum
stuff.
For real, dude.
Right.
Like it's catch-22 out here. Yeah.
Because imagine a world. What if this movie didn't make it in terms of numbers?
Mm-hmm. That'd be two.
Eternals, and Spider-Man would be straight to Disney.
Spider-Man would not be. I don't get that at all.
I think they just push it.
They would just push it. They would probably
push it in 2022.
And Eternals would be on TV, but Spider-Man would be like nope, we're not gonna do that.
Right. Well, they share it with Sony, so.
Oh yeah, they would have
Sony.
they would have to decide. Yeah, that would be a little tougher. I don't know what Sony's frame of mind is right now.
But
they got
Sony pushed up. They pushed up Venom because of the success of Shang-Chi. So like this movie is really it's weirdly placed.
Yeah.
You want it to succeed, but it's also nerve-wracking because it's like we just don't do right as a country.
It has succeeded though by all, standards currently as they stand.
Right.
So
I
would say for all you that, go see it. If you haven't already, go see it. But you don't want to tell people that. It looks like everybody that's going to see it has gone to see it. Right? Like,
I'll take it a step further. And
okay.
I'm probably... Okay. You're probably going to have to say the views on me.
Okay.
But please, y'all, just get the vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, like... We have vaccines for measles. We got it for rubella. Like, are we on that now? Where we're going to start getting measles and rubella now?
Man, listen.
I'm going to get polio now?
You trust Pfizer with your erectile dysfunction. Trust them with the COVID. I mean, come on, dog.
We're taking horse pills?
You don't know what's in the blue pill.
I have a headache. I go take some ibuprofen. I can't take it.
I don't know what's in there. Don't know. It worked, though.
It works.
You gonna question every bottle you got in there?
No, just this thing for some.
But we don't take a vaccine, but we take horse.
You got Brazilian butt lifts. You're getting stuff stuck in your butt. Come on now. This is a completely different podcast. Go see Shang-Chi.
Yeah, what do you get? Botox. Okay.
Botox.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all that. They're getting all that.
Yeah, but silicone. And
man. Yeah. And we all know that stuff ain't even safe. But
right.
They still getting it.
Yep.
Okay. But that was our PSA, ladies and
gentlemen. and mask up.
Yeah, because we want to see more movies, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't, even though Warner Brothers is, they seem to be really gratuitous with the TV launches. And they'll never put Batman on television. We've already learned that Batman on TV it's never going to happen unless they draw on him.
I feel weird about Matrix. I've seen the trailer.
Oh, it don't matter. I'm be at home.
I want to see it in the theater.
I got to see it in the theater.
I'm not even conflicted on that.
I don't care how many people in there. I'm right in the theater. I put my mask on. Unless, like I said, we got a new variant that come out between now and then that can get through fabric variant.
They're gonna be doubling up Greek letters. Gamma, beta.
Right.
They're gonna be doubling it up. It's gonna be so bad in a minute. But
it'll be like fraternities.
As I'm saying,
fraternity
3
variants.
letters. I mean, it's more. Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Just please be safe, regardless of what it is you're watching. MCU stuff, The Matrix, whatever it is, man. Just be, be safe.
Yeah.
Don't eat your dumb popcorn. Keep your mask on. Man. That's one thing. That'll help a lot.
We do not like popcorn.
Popcorn. Garbage.
2/3 of us here at the table can't stand popcorn.
Oil and salt.
Overrated. It's like
styrofoam.
Popped air. It's ridiculous.
Garbage.
It tastes like nothing.
Salt.
That's why you got to put salt and
Grease.
butter all over it, because it doesn't taste like anything until you slather it in everything.
It's a grease and salt delivery system is what it is.
That's what it is.
Nobody on their own wants popcorn.
Husk and air.
If you gave somebody some popcorn without grease and salt on it,
they don't want
spit it at you.
Yeah,
exactly. It's trash.
Hey, folks, thanks for listening to our podcast.
EST 1982 podcast.
Yes. You can find it everywhere.
Patreon.com /EST1982 podcast. If you would like to contribute to the cause, if it's just your time or your money, you can go to the website EST1982 podcast. We appreciate both, whether it be your time, your money. Both are valuable. I say time might be even more valuable. So if you spend your time listening to the podcast, we thoroughly appreciate it. One thing too, before one more question about Shang-Chi. I've been told it was framed as kind of a standalone movie of sorts. Like they kind of stayed away from a lot of the connective tissue that so many people love so much. Like, can you watch Shang-Chi and not be lost?
Yes, correct.
And like, man,
it was like
100%.
Black Panther.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, well, good.
100%.
Okay, all
right.
So there it is. That was the only question I had. I didn't want to leave without getting that out there for those who might have the same inquiry. So again, thank you all for listening. We appreciate each and every one of you, especially those of you that contribute to the podcast. And until next time, people, we'll holler at you.
Be safe, y'all.
Please do.